100 years old, I will be tired of everything and everyone. Maybe I'm 100. The perfect high school chemistry teacher doesn't exist. The Bible verse that got me through high school. Lunch, 11:35. We always had lunch at 1. Food that's good. Food that's healthy. American school lunches. You will graduate, you will get that degree, you will get the hell out of that school. Thanks, human. My future looks bright. After high school, I will die. Thinking about that time I drew Dr. Phil for my art final in high school and got a C. Art project for school. Ignore this. 143,000 people. No, I don't think I will. From 6th to 12th grade, I wore the same shirt in every photo. My parents weren't fans. I thought it was pretty hilarious. School bans parents from literally throwing children over 6-foot fence when they're running late. See you after school. Thanks, Mom. What do you guys miss about being in elementary school? When you'd have a doctor's appointment and would come back to school flexing some McDonald's. My prom was last week. We all dressed up fancy. This one kid from my school, however, thinking about girls who were absolute demons in high school. Getting a degree in nursing makes me so nervous. Can I please get a new nurse? Me training my nephew for his first day of school. How to flip someone off with 3 middle fingers. Tall kid going to the school urinals be like, press circle to crouch. When the teacher cracks a joke, but the grades are already looking good. I'm not laughing at all, unless I like you. What was/is your favorite PS3 game? I used to draw this guy's foot in elementary school. Today was ranch day at their high school. In your bed, it's 6 a.m. and you close your eyes for 5 minutes. It's 7:45. At school, it's 1:30. You close your eyes for 5 minutes. It's 1:31. School haircuts. Imagine asking to use the bathroom and then coming back with a haircut. Our high school covers the expiration date with Sharpie. Your high school sells Doritos? Age 16. I have been diagnosed with depression. Age 17. I graduated from high school. I'm cured of depression. Coincidence? I think not. We made the slowest brand new PC. School computers? Oh, I don't think so. School supplies? It's Shopschulskolops. I told my gym teacher that Gyat means go you athletic teens, and he yelled it at 2 girls while doing squats. If I were a 400-year-old immortal vampire, I would simply not enroll in a local high school. Yeah, I don't think I'd be going out of my way to go to high school, let alone speak to children. Society. Guys brave enough to take a poop in school bathrooms. Maybe 2 times in my entire life when I really couldn't hold it. School is not bad, because learning is good. The way they teach you is horrible. A school lunch not even good, but the plate. When you accidentally make eye contact with the teacher. I'm the next victim. Principal. Hello, your son ranked 1st in school. Sorry, wrong number. The first drone I saw flying in primary school. Boy, 13, is sent home from school for selling hand sanitizer for 50p a squirt. Among Us in school shaking hands. Faking your tasks while trying to not look sus. Homie got caught on the hub. Meanwhile, my school blocked cool math games. I'm that kid you're friends with for the first few days of school before you meet an actual decent dad. Why are you putting yourself down like that? Me learning in school how using too much water is bad for the environment. Me taking 40-minute showers, but we can't wear hats. What the hell is going on at your school? Today at lunch in my high school, a junior proposed to his girlfriend of 4 weeks. Damn, talking about moving fast, bro. Top 10 weirdest kids at my school. 1.1 million people. Interesting. This is the bus private school kids take to get to school. I can't do online school anymore. In what month did Lisa hit the maximum taxable social security income? June. Correct answer, June with a capital J. Why did my daughter draw this at school? Go Biden is gay. Imagine skipping school for 1 day, and when you come back you realize you missed Big Chungus Day. Ouch. Nobody. School bathrooms. Hungarian news channel was talking about schools reopening, and this kid flipped off the camera. They literally banned camo pants from my old school because people kept making invisible jokes, and one teacher had a mental breakdown and decided to quit because of them. The student wears his It's Tuesday shirt to school every Wednesday in order to thoroughly confuse the rest of the school. This dude. Low-key, the god of mischief. Take what you need station for my high school students. I like these new teachers. They're more considerate. Go ahead, go to school. He was going to the baby sassy among us school. My school took away the soap dispenser because of internet vandalism challenges. High school lunch photo shared by New York dad has parents concerned. Kids in public school, you gonna eat your cornbread? High I hate high school. All the older kids at my school make me do the Fortnite dance and they shout, "Go white boy, go." Well, did you go white boy? No one, Barbie. Quick reminder that I'm in med school and law school, also astronaut school and basketball school. Don't talk to me about stress. A patient cured is a customer lost. First day at med school. Me teaching myself from a $100 textbook after paying a school $10K to teach it to me. Why would they draw this in a bathroom? I'ma take that out. High school really had me sweating balls in gym and sent me straight to math or history. What the hell? How do I do taxes? Here's a recorder. What's a credit score? Just put it in your mouth and blow like this. How do I choose the right healthcare plan? Hot cross buns. High school student discovers new planet with 2 suns 3 days into NASA internship. At some point, we all skipped school to do the deed. Me, who has never done the deed but has definitely skipped school before. Middle school versus high school. School really got us eating this at 10:30 a.m. School was mad weird for making us drink milk with a hamburger. This school has no chill. Non-graduating seniors. I need a teacher like this. Yes, he did. If for any reason my answers aren't sufficient, I hope Perry the Platypus will convince you otherwise. Online school, I can just cheat on everything. Sorry, that's not correct. Correct answer, 15.826. Your answer, 15.83. My entire experience in high school. This can't be the same brain I was using to read 750-page novels in 3 days during middle school. Holy, I submitted the wrong file to my schoolwork. I submitted the picture of the cat. Many high school cafeterias in Europe serve alcohol to students who choose to drink. I remember in middle school, my phone was dry. No girls would text me. They still don't text me and my phone is still dry. I just remember it happening in middle school too. I'm so glad our parents didn't have Ring cameras when we were in high school. Gacha can't be this intriguing, bro. How's school been going? A senator that's half horse, half senator. I'm not sending you anymore. X and Y after betraying the alphabet to join numbers. 0 and O are just twins that are in the different sides of the war. Bro, just spoiled maths for me. The twist with N was crazy. Me, making sure my parking is 101% because someone at my school just started a can't park page. Military recruiters, when they see a high school student with a 1.4 GPA. Law student etches thousands of words onto pens in order to cheat on exam. The student who spent years on this cheat now. School superintendent charged with fraud for using own insurance to help ill student. Free her. School gives me depressions, anxiety, panic, a lot of stuff. Adults, did you mean video games? I receive 12 years of your life. You receive mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. What a great deal. This was a form of currency in middle school. Just bring them in and you'll make friends. If anyone wants to know how online school is going, here it is. Pick a number between 1 and 10. 4. Correct answer, purple. Nobody. School Wi-Fi routers. Where do TV shows get this idea that high school is a constant drama? Nothing even happened to me in high school. I'm now remembering that my school got a Slurpee machine and then had to get rid of it 2 weeks later, after someone poured toxic chemicals into it that they stole from the science lab in an attempt to poison the entire cheerleading squad. So like, maybe I was just boring. Where do TV shows get this idea that high school is an emotional drama? It's all chemical warfare and espionage. This sticker on the back of this school bus I saw today. Honk if a kid falls out. If school isn't a place to sleep, then home isn't a place to study. Teachers, listen here. High school seniors complaining about no graduation when millions of elementary school kids don't get to have a field day. Never forget your roots. Elementary school, pee-pee. Lol. Middle school, screw you, we aren't little kids anymore. Start acting your age. We're 13, now we aren't immature like that. High school, lol. Drama kid this and band kid that. Where's the love for us kids that did absolutely nothing in high school? Show them how quickly someone in the going home club can leave school. Working from home when your children's school gets cancelled. Bro, kids of all species are annoying as hell. How 8-year-old me felt trying to write with that pen that had a massive unicorn on the end. School is not a place for smart people. No, you're just stupid. School is not a place for smart people. Teacher leaves during test. Elementary school, silence. Middle school, whispers. High school, what the hell is the answer to number 3? And I'm gonna sneeze. Whoa. Oh, whoa. I was watching High School Musical yesterday and watched Troy Bolton eat a delicious lunch of just white bread. Cannibalism. Why didn't I think of this in high school? Because it would be so suspicious when it's just exam time and you have a plaster on. When I was in school, the first to finish the test. He knows everything. At college, the first to finish the test. He knows nothing. How the school expects me to act while getting assaulted. My mother gone beat my little brother's butt. She paid $50 for his school pictures and this is what he does. Was it my kid's school for a costume parade. One dad misunderstood in the best way possible, asking about his home life. A school bully. Here, am I on mute? This is my primary school. My dog is here. Am I on mute? This is my dad's shoe. And here's my room. Bananas. Okay, everyone settle down. My chair fell over. Secondary school. Can anyone say good morning? Anyone? My school is better than yours. You have complimentary mouthwash. Friendly foul-mouthed crew befriends entire Oregon elementary school before state police are called in. When you miss school, and the school day be like this. I bet this is how the deans felt after taking away my snacks in high school. You've gained weight since high school. Oh, you mean when I was 16? Played 3 sports? Had so much free time to be active? Oh, right. Yeah, you're right, I did. Nice catch. When you purposely failed in a subject, so that your hot teacher will call you in her cabin for extra class. My goals are beyond your understanding. Smoke breaks are just an evolved practice of 5 kids sharpening their pencils around the bin in primary school. Friend from high school who wants to reconnect, but it's a pyramid scheme. Freshman on the first day of school. 50 megaton nuke. A wooden desk. School kids in the 60s. When you're looking all fly for school and she's absent. You mean she's not here? Me at the beginning of every school year. I defeated you before and I can defeat you again. Me at the end of every school year. The missions, the nightmares, they're finally over. Did you guys use the pencil flesh or were you normal? I used this. And I also sat on one of these like jelly things because I had really bad ADHD. How my friend sent her daughter to school today versus how she picked her up from school. People. How's engineering school going? Me. John Wick is the dark timeline where Ted went into military school. Adult me visiting my school. The PP art that I made in a desk years ago. You forgot to pick me up from school. Who is this? When your school has its priorities straight. No school, dear season break. Does high school teach students enough about taking care of their mental health? No. Dad, wake up. Go away. Dad, what? I went to school with a girl named Nonstick Cooking Spray. What? We tried calling her Pam. Stop it. But it didn't stick. Fern Creek High School is teaching adulting classes. These students are learning how to change a tire and general car maintenance. Stuff like this needs to be taught in every high school in America. Meeting kids from a different class. Meeting kids from a different school. I was on site. My new eraser. My eraser after one day of school. My youngest sister who we left in a boarding school in Lagos. Explain yourself. I snuck out of school. Don't tell them. To the US? Ain't this the truth? People. I'm being bullied. School does nothing. People. I'm having trouble learning. Does nothing. My uniform is ever so slightly wrong. 60 detentions, 19 full days. We spent $75,000 to modernize our classroom with smart boards and HD TVs. The school bathrooms. They've been neglecting the school bathrooms. Online school is not real. Just turn off your Wi-Fi. School cools off for snow day. The next day when school doesn't cool off. How English teachers look at you when you say you don't want to analyze the same stupid poem for the quadrillionth time. Want a hug today after school? My heart is beating so fast right now. I can't believe I asked that. Best back to school picture I've ever taken. Should there be a maximum price limit for a full school uniform? If school uniform is mandatory, then school uniform should be free. High school teachers. College isn't a joke. College professors. What would Professor Carlson's rap name be? 21 Allen. School bathrooms during the new TikTok challenge. Please help. Part 1 of making concrete in class. Hello, femboy foxes are not tolerated for school guidelines on any circumstances. Please change your Zoom profile picture. Graze your knee, snapped your leg, cracked your head open, stick a wet paper towel on and see how you are at lunch. Finals week or my final week. Stay tuned. Oh hey, I recognize that guy from high school. How my school reacted to the lick trend. I see this every time I exit school. You're blessed. Wearing this to school tomorrow. Early 2000s grade school starter pack. I'm in high school again. Virus sends college students home to parents and their rules. My parents took my phone and laptop away because I was sleeping too late. I am a college junior turning 21 in August. What we get taught in school versus what comes in on the exam. Who else did this when submitting classwork in school? I did this a few times, I won't lie. Not allowing kids to pee or eat when they need to during school was so messed up actually. White art school kids when they see poverty. Adulthood, what school gives you to prepare. POV, you get the sudden urge to tour the entire school after asking to use the bathroom. Mountain lion found inside California high school classroom. Authorities say, screens for kids when they go back to school. Some kids are gonna be thinking they're visiting dad. Okay, you did not need to put the last part. Like if you've ever had these in your school. School children shouldn't get lunch if they don't pay. Why are we charging kids to eat somewhere they're legally required to be in the first place? How it feels to crack your back on one of those school chairs. Bringing gum to school. Bullies are the people you don't know. How it feels to have family added on social media. Big brother is what, quite literally, Shakespeare predicted brain rot. Cat hath mewed. American school buses be like. High school teachers you could be real with. History, English, that were cops. Math teachers, gym teachers. Also Spanish teachers. Every bad school has this specific bulldog as their mascot. Who else does this? I got one more minute. Me. And then I oversleep. And then I think, damn, Netflix characters. I'm just an average 16-year-old high school student. Man, this driving school course is easy. Preschool depression. The day before you go back to school and you feel like you have done nothing. Child. Dad, I need a pencil sharpener for school today. No, you don't. I got you. When you try to read the clock at school really quick. When you're at school and 3 people say hello to you on your way to class. How to handle fame. Who doesn't love back to school shopping? Will I choose a ballpoint or a felt tip? I was never too fussy because I lost all my stationery within a week. I'm not a player, I'm a gamer. Players get chicks, I get bullied at school. School counselors be like, this stays between us, then calls the cop. Well, what are you telling them, bro? Why are they calling the cops? You telling you killed someone? How my parents walk to school versus me in 2020. Classroom temperature versus computer lab temperature in school. Everyone running because the school is on fire. Me making sure all my exam papers are destroyed. I hate this school, bro. Someone stole a biology teacher's snake. That's his personal snake too. It's an animal. Putting the guy through stress and the animal through stress. Nasty. Sorry, SJWs, there are only 9 genders. F, male, female, fel male. High school visit on March 17th. Gender, international high school visit at Ho Chi Minh City March at March 19th. In Finland, charging fees for tuition is illegal, which means rich kids have to mix with normal kids, which means rich families had to make sure the school their kid went to was good, which meant the rich were prompted to invest in public schools. Finland, take a bow. Wouldn't they just send their kids abroad? Damn it. Damn this school. Expelment from school. Dear parents, I would like to sincerely apologize for having to expel your son. It's just that he's very interruptive and is unwilling to learn. He continually says during the history class that none of this is as serious as the 4th Great Ninja War, and he constantly screams, Datebayo! I made friends for the first 2 weeks of trucking school, and enemies. Most intriguing sentence ever. I just thought you guys would appreciate this photo of some strawberries I bought. They were very red. Embarrassed son asks dad not to wave at him in front of school bus, then regrets it for the next 170 school days.